Before we begin, we need to make sure any roles that need to send out news messages have the ability to do so. Click Settings within the left-hand menu and click Roles and Permissions under the Users column. Click any role you wish to review. Here we can go ahead and scroll down underneath the Assistant to the Regional Manager. We can see that Manage News is turned on, but the ability to send news is turned off. Manage News allows this role to edit the news settings, whereas Send News allows them to send the news messages. We're going to go ahead and turn that on just by switching over that toggle and changing the tier to the region. Scrolling back up and going back to the left-hand menu, click Messages and then News. Here on this page, we have the ability to compose news and access the news settings. Before we create our first message, we're going to go ahead and make sure that we have any tags that we may need to tag this message. So down here where it says tags, we can go ahead and type out any kind of tag that we want to categorize news by. Go ahead and click Add Tag to make that accessible. At the top, we have the ability to choose when news expires. This just ensures that we get the proper cleanup in the app. So if we aren't proactively going in and deleting messages after they're relevant, then we can go ahead and make sure that they expire after a certain period of time. Going back to messages and then news, we can go ahead and create our first message. Click Compose News and start by choosing where this news message is going to. So if we want to deliver it to an individual, we can choose alphabetically who we want this individual to go to. We can choose to send by role. So if there's an important notification for admins, we can go ahead and let them know that way, or managers if there's a new procedure that they should be aware of, etc. In this case, we're going to go ahead and send it by an office, so we're going to use org chart. Here I want my Logan office to receive this message. Go ahead and click Done. Go ahead and give it a subject line. This is going to be the notification that the reps receive. At the top, we have a menu bar with all of the access for this message. So we can go ahead and link a website. We can go ahead and link a picture. We can link a video, etc. We're just going to make this message fairly basic, so we're going to go ahead and center it. And we're going to go ahead and bold this text, underline it, and maybe even change the font. In the lower left, we can go ahead and categorize the news message. So click Add Tags and then check mark any tags that you want to add to this message. Once you're ready to send it out, click Send in the lower right-hand corner. Here we can go ahead and see any news messages that you yourself has created. You can also see messages for the entire company based off of who sent them out. In the upper right-hand corner, you have the option to filter by different tags. So if you have multiple tags created, you can go ahead and organize it as such. You can also delete any news messages by clicking the trash can to the right-hand corner.